Welcome back to Couple Movie Watchers with Anna, talking about the last episode for Dexter's New Blood, episode 10, The Sins of the Father. This episode was intense. I am so excited to talk about this. I just haven't I have so many words. It's just super exciting. It was the big impact of overall because you would think Kurt would be in the last episode, but he ended up dying on episode 9. So now it's like him Dexter against Angela because Angela already put all the pieces together, and now she knows who he really is. And let me tell you, this episode got me on my toes. Like, what's gonna happen next? What is he gonna do? How is he gonna get out of this? It's, he has been in many, many difficult situations before, but this time it just like, it was super, super intense. Let me tell you. Um, the first in the beginning is just them going back home, and then their house burned down, and Angela says, "Hey, your house, looks like somebody tried to kill you. Like, what's going on?" And then Harrison is trying to like back him up, saying, "Oh no, it's these, recently I got beat up, and it's probably these people." And then try to help his dad out and everything. And so she's looking through the house. She's like, I'm just gonna look through the house, see if there's anything, maybe some evidence or something. So they leave, everybody's helping him out and everything. And he's already thinking, well, I think we should leave already. It's better if we leave from here and everything. So then Angela is like looking through the house and she finds something. She grabs it. You don't see what it is, but she grabs it and then she's like, she couldn't believe it. She finds it, she puts it away, and then Audrey ends up taking them to the house, and they're like having a good time talking about like we're making food. And then Dexter tells her, "Oh, we're gonna make some pasta." She's like, "Oh, you know what?" She tells the kids, "Oh, you should go get some ingredients. Go get them at this place, and then so that way it's perfect and everything." So she basically kicks them out of the house, and then she starts talking to him, and then she basically starts arresting him. And he's like, he didn't know what to do. He's looking at the what's it called, the toaster. He could see the reflection, and he's looking next to the toaster. There's like, some knives, and it looked like he was about to grab them, but the Logan comes in and you know gets him and arrests him, and they take him to the police station. And then after that, like, Angela starts questioning him, telling him like, "Oh, you're the one that killed Matt. We know that it was you." And she's all basically telling him the scenario of how it all went down. And he's basically kind of like contradicting what she's saying, "No, it's not me. Kurt did that. Like, he was just trying to sabotage because he's just trying to make you look bad because you made him look bad. You try to arrest him for something." And he was telling him, she was telling him, "I know that it was you." Like, and she's so frustrated because she doesn't have evidence, and he's trying to like contradict what she's saying. So she goes and gives Angel Batista a call, tells him that Dexter is alive. And he was like, "What, Dexter?" And she's like, "Yeah, like, look at your email. I just sent you a picture." And it's a picture of her with Dexter. Like, she tells him she took that picture a month ago. And then he was like shocked. He basically, Batista tells her that that his captain, the one in charge, La Guerta, kind of believed that it was him, that he was a Bay Harbor butcher. And he tells her, like, well, she's dead, she died, she got killed. And then he was like, and basically when he found out that he was live, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna come where you're at. I'm gonna bring my files. And then it's just like the files of La Guarda Maria. And then so then she's so riled up, she goes back in there, questions him again, and basically tells him, like, oh, about his pattern, how he uses ketamine, the drug, he uses on people. And then how the Bay Harbor butcher used to use that in all his victims. And then you'll see, and in the pictures, she shows him pictures of the people that he killed. And it shows like the wheel mark on the neck. Every time he uses the needle, they have that mark. And he's over here freaking out. Well, he's trying to stay calm, but he's like freaking out because she's onto him. And then she tells him, he tells her, Dexter tells her, turn off the camera, I'll talk to you, but turn off the camera. So she does. And he tells her about what Kurt did, about all his killings, saying, oh, you really want to see evil, go to his cabin, go this, gives her directions how to get to the spot where he has all his trophy victims. And she has this, he's all like, you have this gut feeling, I know you do, just go there and you'll know it's true. And she had to go see, so she left, and she let Logan be in charge. And he's over here trying to get Logan's attention, and he tries to basically get at, like, he grabs him by the neck and tells him, like, hey, give me your keys, and nothing's gonna happen, just give me your keys. And Logan was trying to be a hero, he ended up getting killed. And while he's doing all of that, he tells, once he gets out, he tells um Harrison to get his stuff and to meet him at a spot. He says, let's go, we gotta go, we can't be here no more. And then while he, basically killed Logan, he had blood all over his face. And when he meets up with Harrison, Harrison asks him, like, what's going on? He's like, no, we need to leave now. We need to gotta get out of here. He's like, but what happened? Like, what did you do? And you see all the blood on his face. He's like, whose blood is that? Why do you have blood on you? And then he's all like, questioning him. And then he starts like arguing with him. And, you know, Harrison ends up getting like defensive, and he just doesn't want to he doesn't want to run with him. You see Dexter, he gets to him and everything, and he's just arguing with him, saying, hey, turn yourself in. Dexter tells him, if I turn myself in, then I'm gonna get the death penalty. Harrison says, hey, maybe you deserve it. And I was just like, damn. Like, I was just like, oh. But yeah, it was very intense and everything. And I was just like, this is crazy. How is he gonna get out of this? I was just like thinking, you know, when he's doing all of that, he tells him all the good people that died. Oh, basically, he's telling him all of this, and while he's telling him that, when he says, maybe you deserve it, he gets all the good people that died in his flashback. He has a flashback, and he sees all the good people that died because of him, because of what he's trying to get out of, trying to run away, trying to get away from, getting caught. And, Harrison is pointing the gun at him, tells him that he needs to take, you know, and they're looking at each other, and Dexter only tells him, remember to take the safety off, how I showed you. And that's when you know Dexter gave up and he's letting his son, end his life. And I thought it was very like touching and at the same time very sad that he basically, you know, had to, he had to die because, where would he go? His son was kind of like blaming him for everything, how everything went down because of him. He wouldn't have been like that way if it wasn't because of what he did and what happened with the people that he cared about. And while he's getting shot, he said, before he gets shot, he says, Dexter says, I never felt love before. Like, I never felt real love until now. And then Harrison shoots him straight in the middle of his chest. And yeah, so he ends up dying. And then Angela arrives and tells him to drop his gun. And they're talking, and she basically gives him money and tells him to get out of town. And then while he's leaving town, she basically kind of like lets him go. And he leaves town, and he's you just hear Dexter, like, he's reading Dexter's reading the letter that he left for Hannah, how he says he needs to die for his son to live. And that's how it ends. I just felt like all it was just perfect. I just feel like it was perfect the way it ended, even though I wish that Dexter was alive, that he survived. But and I guess, for his son, it was they were able to like end it with him, and he's gonna be the one continuing his life, I guess, in a way. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. Did you love the ending? Did you want it more? Did you expect that? Did you knew that it was gonna happen that way? Like, leave some comments below. I love when you guys leave comments. I like to respond. Um, this was I just love the way it went down. It was just very intense. I love the last two episodes. I'm very satisfied compared to the compared to the last season of the original Dexter's series. This was very, like, it was perfect for me. Let me know what y'all think, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, bye.